Any artist of any genre that wants a stage K-pop and is ready to provide it for them and for our listeners to enjoy as well. Every Thursday we have our Tiniest Stage, and today it's a family reunion. We have the very fabulous, the very talented, the very handsome Cho Hyung Woo in the studio. Hello.
Hello. Long time no talk. Hello.
Welcome
Good to
back.
be back. Good to be back.
And look at this, we matched today.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
wearing
we do
blue,
actually.
I'm wearing
Yes.
blue.
Oh, let me wear that after that.
I'll let you borrow my
That's really nice.
I'll let you borrow
wear
my
my
hat.
shirts after.
Switch outfits.
And it feels really weird, like this fabulous stage because it's really great.
Right? 피디님 did a really good
like
job,
it.
right?
I really like it. Yes.
Right?
Yes. It feels a bit weird.
Right?
Yes. Like too much welcomed. Well, it's really nice, but it feels kind of weird because we used to be sitting in
the other studio.
Yes, in the other studio.
Well,
Feels big.
I also tell all of our guests, especially for our Tiniest Stage, I
Yes.
apologize to them because the way we've set up the stage,
Yes.
it's very awkward because you have to just sit there.
Yeah, and
There's
this-
no table.
Yeah.
Like you can't lean.
And this hand mic.
And just hand mic. And
Yeah.
it's kind of awkward.
Feels like
but
I'm in the
doing like a concert.
like a music show. like 음악 방송.
Oh, right?
Yes.
Be very uncomfortable.
Looking at the camera.
Be very uncomfortable for the whole hour.
Well, it's really great.
So, Hyungwoo's been complimenting the curtain and everything today since he walked into the studio. So he feels very loved. We're happy to have him back in the
Oh,
studio.
thank
Did you
you.
miss us?
Of course, yes, I did. We talked a lot
Yeah,
from
we
time
did.
to time.
No, I knew you were coming out with an album. I
Yes,
even watched
yes.
your interview with Sam.
Yes. I was like thinking, my album's coming out. It's about time to get call from.
Of course. You
Yes,
know
the
what,
team.
though? We have to set the record straight.
Yes.
Hyungwoo,
Oh, thank you.
do you love Sam more or do you love K-popin more?
Can I be really honest? Like really honest?
Really honest.
Like K-popin is like my. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam.
Sorry, Sam.
But
But you heard it here.
yeah. I've got many 누나들. I've got many sisters. Like I talk more often.
Oh, 맞아.
Because like Sam's like, boys, we don't
Right.
really talk.
Right.
Like, all right, man. Like, see you next time.
Right,
Like,
see you next time.
But I talk to her. Like, more often,
I
like-
talk to Hyungwoo quite often.
Yeah,
And the reason
so-
is because him and I have a lot of similar hobbies. I don't go
Yeah.
camping, but
Yeah.
we have a lot of similar hobbies. And so when he posts something, I tend
Many
to reply.
mutuals
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I tend to reply a lot to
Yes.
a lot of his stories too. So if he
Yes,
posts something,
yes.
I'm just like, ooh, that looks good.
Yeah,
What's the
like
recipe?
small talk,
like
like-
small talk like that.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah.
yes.
We had to set the record straight to talk about it. So we're going to talk about the album today. I did watch your interview with Sam.
Yeah, thank
so we
you.
are going to kind of touch up on some of the stuff you talked about there. But the last time you were on the show
Yes.
with us,
When was
when you were a part of the program, you were at that time trying
Yeah.
to release music at least once a month. So your
Yes.
goal was to constantly try to release at least one song.
2-month basis.
Right, right.
Yes.
Now, at that particular time, you were feeling the crunch. Like there was some of the songs were not out. You told me that you had a release date, but you had no song for some of them. It was a very
Yes.
stressful process.
Yes.
So how did, from that point to the recent album, because it is a full-length album,
Yeah, it's a full-length album.
were you able to accumulate more songs? So did you put in your mind, okay, first album, like I'm going to have a new full-length album out, so I'm going to start writing songs now? Or did you open the Pandora box of your hard drive and then start pulling out songs to put in the new album?
This album 이름으로 was planned like years before.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was thinking about maybe I need a full-length album because like I don't really have full-length album like 정규 album. There's no point
These
to
days.
classify like EP, mini album, full-length album, but I really needed it. And after I came out of my previous company, I didn't have any physical album.
Right.
So I was kept thinking about it, but I had to make the EP called Made from Home.
Right.
That was literally made from home.
Right.
Yeah, and that took quite a while. And after releasing that, I kind of needed some time to process it. And then I was like, one day I was sitting in one of my favorite cafe, and I was like, now it's time for me to like actually start an album.
Okay.
One new song came like included, and all the songs are pre-released before. So it's like a best album of Cho Hyung Woo. And this is like my 10th anniversary. So this album was like Cho Hyung Woo's album all in together. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just perfect timing.
Yeah,
And-
this is the time, and this is like my 10th year, so I'm gonna release it. So I called an LP manufacturer, and I set the date because that's how I start
Working.
an album. Yeah, working.
You have to set a date for you to work,
Yes,
right?
that's how I start an album. With an LP manufacturer, so I really had to start in advance because you know obviously I have to start manufacturing, like,
Right.
pressing out the vinyl album. Yeah, so that's how I started.
Wow.
Thankfully, I
It worked out.
could have finished in a date. Yeah, my album, the streaming was released on Tuesday. Actually, it was June 13th, so it's exactly a month ago. Yeah, and the LP was released on Thursday, I think. Yeah, the 2 days after.
2 days after.
So just a bit, right? I could have managed it to
You
finish
were
it.
able to finish it, everything.
Yes.
So, I mean, 10 years is a very big mark in anybody's career. Where did the LP idea come out? Is it because of the 10 year, or why was it an LP?
Both of them, yeah, because it's 10 year. Like, I kind of wanted to make it more special for me and for fans, for all the musicians and friends around me. Yeah, so everybody was like, "Oh, Hyungwoo released an LP album." That's
Well,
like
because
cool,
yeah,
isn't it?
LPs are getting really popular again these days as well.
Yeah, and I was thinking that LP is more like, I don't know, like it's more right way to actually listen to the album because like CD, yeah, of course CDs are great. So many people listen to CD, but you know, they get CD when we do like 음악 방송 music shows. We give signed CD for every other musicians, other idols, other groups, and we rarely play it in the CD player.
Right.
Some people do, but I kind of like wanted to be more, you know, appropriate way to play, actually listen to the
Right,
album because
right.
it's more direct.
Right.
The action of putting
Bring
a
it-
vinyl
right,
on the
right.
turntable, listen
Right,
to it. I kind
right.
of wanted it for
Okay.
my fans and listeners. Yes.
Okay.
That's how I started LP.
Okay. So, you have mentioned that it's your 10-year anniversary. So, congratulations to it being your 10th year
you.
anniversary.
Thank you.
That means that I've known you for 10 years.
Yeah, I think so. Because like after I debuted, I think I came to see you. Yeah.
I've known you for 10 years.
Yeah, with Pure Nuna, Pure Kim, with me.
Where did the
That's
time go?
awkward.
Where did the time go?
Oh my gosh.
How is that to do?
That's awkward.
But 10 years for somebody, it might be a short amount of time. Mm-hmm. For someone, 10 years might be a very long time.
It's a long time.
But for you as a musician, looking back at 10 years in the business as an artist, do you feel you've changed as an artist, or?
Of course, everybody changes. Yeah, I think I did, but not that much.
Okay.
Yeah, you could see.
Well, I mean, I feel
Not
that
that
everybody can grow as a musician.
Yeah, grown.
I feel that you've grown as a musician, not necessarily
That's
changed
more
too much.
appropriate.
Yeah.
I haven't changed that much, I don't
Not
think.
really. Personality-wise, either you pretty much
I
stayed
agree
the
with
same.
that, yeah. Just a grown.
But for 10 years,
Yes.
It's honestly a
It's long for some musicians.
right. It's not an easy thing to constantly be an artist for
10 years. Oh, I'm really proud of that.
Right.
Many of my friends disappeared.
Right.
Oh, like, I don't know what they are doing. Like,
Right. So
yeah, it's a long time.
it's a difficult process because I mean, even just because you're a singer-songwriter doesn't mean that you can last for 10 years. You know, the audience has to constantly want you. You have to have a constant, somewhat of a fan base. There needs to be a command for you as an artist. So what do you feel your charm is? The spark that has kept you in the business for 10 years.
I don't know. I'm just keep doing it. And that's the most important thing for musicians and for all the, I don't know, like freelancing people, designers, artists. everyone, and I'm still doing it. I'm just keep doing it. I say it several times those days. I'm just doing it.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest strength of me.
Just constantly working on more music.
Yeah, just
going
just
into the
release
studio
an
and
album.
releasing. And,
Yeah, rather than just mourning about the world or whatever. Yeah, I just do it. I
Okay.
don't know. Yeah, it's difficult to keep going on, keep releasing music, but I just do it. I just want to improve. I still have got so many things to learn.
Have you ever wanted to give up?
Of course, every day. You know, like, of course, every day I want to give up. No, I'm joking, like, but like, it's like half joke and half.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Many times, I always think.
What do you feel the reasons are? Because I feel like for idols, it's a
Yes.
little different. Like, age is something that's been popping up a lot,
Yeah.
for male or women.
For me
who-
too, yeah. I think
Age
about
as well?
the age as well. Yes,
Really?
yes. I still want to look good for the fans, for all the listeners. Yeah, so I manage my health
Okay.
condition. I work out, I run, I swim in the morning, wake up in the earlier morning, less drink, something like that.
Wow.
I ate mountain ginseng literally, 산삼.
Oh.
So it's not like an ordinary ginseng or
Right.
red ginseng. It's like 산삼.
It's really rare.
expensive.
Really rare.
It's like $300 for just a
like a fall, like a
root?
5-inch root. Yeah.
yes. And apparently, if you eat that, you cannot drink coffee, alcohol, and you can't eat pork for like 3 days.
Okay.
And that's like everything I have for life.
That's all you live for.
Pork is my favorite meat.
You can't live without coffee.
and like drink. Oh my gosh, you can't have it for 3 days, and I'm like, I'm hopeless now.
I have no reason to
And this
live.
is coffee. This is just please just one shot of coffee just for day because I have got the radio show today.
So you had it recently. So today
Yeah, I'm
is just
feeling
like
dizzy like right now because I heard this is my only coffee that I'm having.
you're having.
Yeah,
Oh my
for 3
goodness.
days, yeah.
No. Oh no. So let's talk about the process of putting
Yes.
an album together. I asked this to all of our artists, and especially for singer-songwriters.
Yes.
I know it's very difficult. Yes, you have an idea of a full-length album, but a full-length album can be anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30 songs.
Yes.
It can be however many songs somebody wants. And it's going to be hard to organize,
Yeah.
to think how many songs am I going to
Yes.
put in there? What story am I going to
Yes.
tell? So how did you plan the recent album?
I just have got like one sentence to think about when I
Okay.
have got like a confusing when I'm feeling confusing about my album, and that was because what am I gonna do if it's my last album? That was the thing. Yeah, that was the only thing that I was thinking. It doesn't mean that this is going to be my last full length or last album.
Right.
I was just thinking that what if I die tomorrow and this is going to be my last piece of music that I
Right.
leave to the world? What if this is going to be my 유작, my
right.
last thing? Then things got really, really easy. Oh, I'm gonna include 후회 definitely because that's like my, one of my best songs. Yeah, and all the songs that I think I like and my fans like, and that was how I
Put everything together.
put everything. And there was because there was a LP. It's like there was like a limit of time limit. It has to be like 40 minutes,
Okay.
the full length. Yeah, so that was easy. So there was like 11 tracks.
So that's how you were able to organize it. Okay. Now, I asked this to all artists, especially if you create a full-length album, as of, do we have to listen to the album from track 1 to track 11 in order, or can we listen to it out of order?
You can listen to that out of order.
Okay.
But I recommend people to listen to it in the
Order it's
yeah,
listed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So
that's
turn
fine.
shuffle off, even if it's on your phone playlist.
Shuffle is fine.
Just turn it off and listen to it from 1 to 11.
Yeah, that's better, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Because, we really thought about the track orders.
Right, the track order.
Yeah, we think about it for a long time. So
Okay. That was a lot of effort was into. No, because I want to ask that to each artist because, sometimes an album, not always, but sometimes an album might want to tell a story and you might need to listen to it from start to finish in order
sometimes.
to get the full story. So
I'll be really honest, I don't have that kind of story in that album because it's almost like best album.
Right.
So some of the songs were released like 5-7 years ago. So Huhue was like released in 6 or 7 years ago.
Right.
So it's not like
a must, but you do recommend.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
And I think it's gonna be more difficult if it was like, all like new songs. Maybe I'm gonna try it next time. That's gonna be more difficult.
Right. Set the bar high for you each and every time you do it. Okay, Hyung Woo, you are here, and of course, you are going to be performing for us. So,
Yes.
이름으로 is going to be the first track you are going to give us alive for today, Your Name. So,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about the song before you go into it.
This is the title song of this album, 이름으로. Obviously, the album name is the title's name. And English title is called Your Name. It was first derived from the movie Call Me By Your Name.
Oh.
So I was like, maybe I'll call you by your name because, all of us, when we grow, as we grow up, our names are like forgotten by the terms like dad, mom, 자기야, honey, or things like that. And this is the sweet message to maybe I'll keep your names. Maybe I'll keep calling your name
by your
until
name.
the end of your day.
Aww.
To, for your identity, to protect your identity. So that's like the sweet message. So that's the song for everybody's name.
Right, for everybody's name.
Yeah.
Hyung Woo, normally I translate, but since you're already doing this I'll give you some chance to drink some water
Oh, thank
or
you.
coffee, whatever you need before you sing live for us for today. So I'm giving you some time to do that.
Yeah.
For those of you just joining us, Cho Hyung was in the studio for today, and we're going to get a chance to have him perform live for us. It looks like we're doing a little bit of fixing the lighting, getting everything ready. Hyung was gonna sing live for us for today. 이름으로, Your Name, and I think he's ready. Did you drink water?
Yes, I did.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. The music, cue.
내게로 살짝 뒤돌아봐요. 처음 가보는 카페가 더 좋아. 문득 그댈 보며 길을 걷다 눈을 올려요. 초록색과 푸른색과 너와 나 수십 번 꽃이 피고 내려도 하고 싶은 게 있어 나 그대의 아름다운 이름이여 오랫동안 불려주길 그대를 위해 지어진 그대를 부르는 노래를 여자친구 누구 엄마 아내 여보 자기 말고 내가 지켜줄게요 그댈 이름으로 불러줄게요 그대가 불러주면 내겐 달라요 잊혀지지 말아줘요 너와 나 나나나나 그대의 아름다운 이름이여 오랫동안 불려주게 그대를 위해 부르는 그대를 부르는 노래를 여자친구 누구 엄마 아내 여보 자기 말고 내가 지켜줄게요 그댈 이름으로 불러줄게요.
감사합니다. Thank you.
Oh, so sweet. The sweetness is overflowing today. Hyungwoo's in the studio. He just sang live for us your name, 이름으로. And
Not
Hyungwoo's
really like the studio.
right?
Yeah.
He
It feel
didn't
really
name's
comfortable.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears has gone into the studio.
Yeah.
So, Hyungwoo, speaking of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, you brought in some pictures for us for
yes, I
today.
did,
So, tell us a little bit about what these pictures are.
So this is the drawings that I did for the album, and those drawings are all included in the vinyl, the front cover.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I was looking at the vinyl and I was quite curious as to if these were, brought from somewhere or if they
Yeah.
were drawn. So, you drew these.
Yeah, I drew all the drawings, and some of the drawings were created by me by ordering the AI.
Oh.
And apart from that, most of the drawings are drawn by me. So all the drawings are done by me. And I
Right.
sent all the drawings, scanned it to the designers. So I'll show you them.
Wow. Okay, so yes, he has to put the mic down. So hold on. He's gonna show. Look at all those pictures. So these are the originals. For those of you who have seen the album cover, these are the originals.
These are the only drawing.
Right.
This is the
The originals.
all done by me. Save the Earth drawing, and just some random wave and a terrible bird drawing. I think is included too.
Yeah, you did it a great. Why are
Yeah.
you saying these are bad drawings? These are amazing drawings.
Is it? So
You're so
this is
talented.
Hiker. I've got a song called Hiker.
Right.
So yeah.
I always envy people who can doodle. I'm very bad at that.
I'm really bad too.
No, you filled an entire card with something. I would
This is
be in
like-
the corner drawing a little heart.
Yeah, so I did it with the marker that I used to use when I did like architectural drawing, because I majored in the architectural design. I sent it to the designer, and we had like a several meeting, like two or three times. I sent them my photos and everything, and I even arranged the lyrics page to. Yeah, so.
Lots of time and effort went into making the album.
yes. My album, yeah.
When you were on Sam's show, you said that there was a lot of $signs that went into the album as well. A lot of money went into producing the album.
Yeah. I spent a lot of money for this album. Photo shoot, for the movie, for the mastering. So because I remastered everything, for the mixing, for the sessions.
So, ladies and gentlemen, making an album is expensive.
Yeah, it was expensive.
It was expensive.
Yeah, I spent 2 적금s in this album.
He broke 2
But it was
savings
okay.
accounts. He broke 2 savings accounts just
Yeah.
for this album.
Thankfully, I could do that.
Yeah. Thankfully, you were able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed.
Right. So, speaking of the music video, for some of the songs that you had given us before, and especially from the Made from Home album,
Yes.
you have always been kind of hands-on with the music video process. Some of the video footage that you've taken on camping trips you've used in music videos before.
Yes.
So what brought on the idea for the recent music video?
Before that, I've done acting for the video. I've actually been to a movie or a drama thing, or I used to do my video for myself,
Right.
all by myself. But this time, I kind of wanted it because it's 이름으로 is for everybody else's name. I kind of wanted to use the actors because that's more easier for people to more get to feel about the song.
Right, you can connect with the song
connect
and
with the
relate
song.
it. Right.
Yeah. Rather than just the singer beautifully dressed and singing, playing. Rather than that, I kind of wanted to be an actor's face. So that's how we carefully chose the actors because they were really adorable. And they were almost like like a plain paper. Yeah, so everybody kind of feel connected with the
Right,
actors.
right.
Yeah.
So that's why you came
That's
up
why,
with the
yeah,
process.
that's what we intended.
Oh,
The directors, the movie
wow.
directors, and me. Yeah,
Okay.
I was really thankful to the actors. They did a great job.
Yeah, the music video came out beautifully.
That was sweet.
So, with music aside,
Yes.
no, you know what? Actually, I want to keep music question. One more question. We were talking about your 10-year anniversary.
Yes.
I've been talking with a lot of our singer-songwriters, especially vocalists, on this segment because, like a voice actor,
Yes.
singers
Yes.
can make and create a singing voice. Like you can break away from how you talk to how you sing because you can use your vocal cords differently. Have you ever felt the dilemma or maybe are constantly working on Hyung-woo as the singer voice over Hyung-woo as just a person talking?
Always think about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the better singing is to speak, I think. Yeah.
So speak instead of sing,
Yeah. It's good singers, they almost feel like they are speaking to someone.
right?
Yeah, the good vocalist. So there's all the vocalists, I think they always think about, sing like you speak.
Right.
That's how we practice.
So how
we
do
always
you
do that.
practice your vocals? If you were to take us into like before a show, like if you had to do a concert this weekend, how would you work your vocals to prepare for the concert?
I take away all the vocals and I sing alone.
Oh.
Yeah, just by myself, or just I play instrument. Yeah, and sing rather than playing the instrumental track.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I practice.
Okay.
That's more easier to, be emotionally connected with the music. I just speak like when I singing 후회 like 그런 거야 외면하려 했어 그때의 어린 나는 almost like you speak.
Right.
외면하려
So you're not like really trying to like sing. You're not
Like-
trying to
like
like
sing.
breathe or
Yeah.
use a vibrato or
Yeah.
like be technical. You're just
Yeah.
doing the song.
For non-professional singers too, if you want to be a good singer, just speak and add melody to it and that's it. Yes. Don't be like so if we want to be a great vocalist, so we go like
Right, exactly, yeah.
But, sometimes we kind of come back to take away all the techniques and then we speak and then we add melody to it, back to basic, and then we go to we practice the techniques too. Yeah, we try different things. Sometimes you run fast, sometimes you just walk. Yeah, that's like
Very interesting.
something like that.
So while I was watching your interview with Sam, I heard something that caught my attention. I don't think we've ever talked about it on my show, so I wanted to bring it up today.
Yes.
So you have a hobby of cooking,
Yes.
but I hear that you've been using your cooking skills for charity.
Oh yes, I did. Yes.
So what's that story?
Apparently I had a friend. I got invited. It's not easy. Chance to provide that kind of voluntary job for
Right.
people.
Right,
yeah,
right,
for
right,
charity.
right.
Yeah, actually, I was invited by friends, so I'm one of the members. And the restaurant, one of the deli restaurant owner, there's like a restaurant owner, and she's the 대장님, she's the leader. So she orders all the raises money, orders all the ingredients, and we gather up and we start cooking, just cutting and chopping things by her order.
Okay.
And then we make like 60 lunchbox and we give it to the orphanage. And then we
Wow.
come back. That's easy. Yeah.
So how often do you do this?
Like monthly basis.
This is a monthly
Every
basis.
month, yeah. So it's like a hobby for us.
Right,
We just
right.
meet up rather than just playing soccer or rather than just drinking. We just cooking and then we talk about.
So you're in the kitchen, you're chopping,
yeah,
you
yeah.
talk about life, you
Yeah.
gossip, you do whatever, and then
Yeah.
you.
And all the members of the 도시락 family, they are like a big fan of Monster X Monster X. So they're all Monbebes.
She's
so,
a Monbebe too.
So
Our
I
writer's a
feel very
Monbebe.
connected with the Monbebes. I recently watched the online concert with the fans too. So I remember I'm personally a big fan of Minhyuk Shi.
Oh, really?
He's doing the military
service right now.
So all the fans are crying. I know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chuan
Yes.
just announced that he's going to serve his mandatory military
Oh my
services
gosh,
too.
he's him too.
Yeah.
He's the most hardworking man.
Oh
my god, he's the Yenin guy. He's like
right. He's so busy.
because I'm in this industry too. I really can see how he is so hardworking.
right.
To to be communicating with the
his
fans
right.
and the
right.
audience. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. So I actually saw that the K-pop community, the fan base community, can be so nice. Yeah.
And very supportive.
Yeah, supportive to choose someone else too.
Right.
In social wise.
Right.
So I was like, oh my god, this is so sweet. Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So music can be so sweet too.
Just a quick side note. So the charity that you get a chance to work with
Yes.
once a month, do they take donations?
They, the restaurant owner, leader Nuna, takes donation from the restaurant guests and all the.
Oh, from people that
Yeah.
she comes in contact with.
Last winter, all the profits of my concert was given to for the 도시락 money,
Okay.
for the lunchbox money.
Wow.
So she's doing a really great job. I think she must be like,
Okay.
She's such a great person.
Next time, Hyungwoo, don't forget to post about it.
Oh, definitely. I
So
will.
yeah, so then maybe I can repost it too. So
Oh,
yeah,
thank
we can
you.
spread the word.
Thank you.
Because you guys are
Thank
doing
you
such
for
a
mentioning it.
no, it's such a great
Our
thing
team's
to
gonna
do.
be so happy.
Yeah, I mean it's such a great
Isn't it
ideal.
so great? Yeah.
Yeah.
The fans doing something good for some other people.
Right.
and
I mean,
like-
I'll be honest with you. For
So
a
nice.
charity to ask you to come like weekly, like to do it every single week, it's a little bit of a burden
Yeah.
for somebody. But if it's once a month, you get a chance to talk with people, you find a community, you
Yeah.
get a chance to cook, use a skill that you might have or might want to learn to have, and then do good with it.
yeah,
So,
it's really nice. Everybody can help by
Right.
coming to Hyungwoo's concerts
Right.
or like giving
buying the album.
the charity money.
Right.
Just for the bag of onions help.
Right.
You
would never know that you would be able to buy a bag of onions so that they would be able to. Yeah.
I think it's really nice.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, spiritual wise.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
for
so
everyone.
sweet.
Yeah.
The weather has been quite randomly on and off these days. Have you been
Yes.
camping much?
Yes. For weeks ago, I did camping and it was really hot. Yeah, I almost died. It was really hot. And
How do you deal with heat? How do campers deal with heat when you camp? Like, because you can't have an
after
AC.
setting up your tent, you just drink a can of beer and then you go to take shower, a cold water shower, and then you come back. That's it. That's
it.
how you deal
That's
with it.
how you deal
if
with
you
it.
feel hot, you go cold shower again.
Go shower.
Yeah. And the forest was really crazy because they were full of wild cats. And while I was going, take shower, like the wild cat went into my camp tent. And apparently he or she didn't know how to get out. So this cat was going round and round. And and it was the new tent. It was a brand new tent. And it was the first time I'm using it. And the mesh was all like... and I was like, oh, don't, I'll open it for you, please. Like,
Stop ruining my
my tent. I was like, opening it. Come on, get out. And never come back to my tent again. There's nothing to it.
There's nothing in there. Leave.
I was almost crying.
Oh no.
But it was okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
no.
Camping is about living with the wild.
Right.
About the environment.
Jenga wants to know how you deal with mosquitoes when you are in the wild.
Yeah, there are ways. Those mogihangs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just have
Or
repellents.
some things, or some sprays. Or,
Do you get bit easily by mosquitoes or no?
yeah, they
you
like
do?
it.
They like
yeah,
you?
they like me. I think
okay.
my blood is really sweet. It's this Hansam blood. It's the ginseng blood.
Because you're taking
really
so well.
want it.
Yeah, you're taking such a good.
I've got all the
antibody.
energy from the mountain ginseng.
Because of that.
Yes.
Okay, well, since you're talking about having all the energy from the the mountains, you are going to be singing another quick song for us.
Yes.
Festival. Tukte is a track that you have prepared for us. So tell us a little bit about the song before you sing it.
I chose 축제 because it feels positive, and many of my songs are quite emotional and sad. But 이름으로 is like a positive and bright mooded song, so I kind of wanted to sing this live here.
Okay.
With this mountain energy.
Okay, that you recently received. You can either drink some coffee or water as we continue on. So for those of you just joining us, Hyungwoo's in the studio for today. He's back. We missed him dearly. He's going to get a chance to sing for us Festival Tukte live. This is the second live of the day, and I think he's ready for us. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, the music cue.
기다려왔던 그때를 그려 그대 말했던 그 밤이 오면 우리 손을 잡고 춤을 추자. 사람들에게 말하곤 했어. 그대 없이는 할 수 없을 거라고. 춤을 추자. 아름다운 그 밤이 오면 그때 너와 함께 춤출 거야. 우리가 피운 그 작은 부시의 연기를 난 마실 거야. 아름다운 그 밤이 오면 너와 어딘가로 떠날 거야. 한 번도 그런 적 없었던 것처럼 그때를 또 기다렸나. 애를 태울수록 오지 않을 것만 같고 그래. 아닌 척 살다가 눈을 감고 열어보곤 그래. 언제쯤일까. 기다려왔던 그때를 그려 지금이라도 너를 만지고 싶어. 춤을 추자. 아름다운 그 밤이 오면 그때 너와 함께 춤출 거야. 우리가 피운 그 작은 불씨의 연기를 난 마실 거야. 아름다운 그 밤이 오면 너와 어딘가로 떠날 거야. 한 번도 그런 적 없었던 것처럼 그때를 또 기다렸나. 그땐 우리 다시 만나. 지금 너와 나 느꼈던 그리움 그대로 가지고 말야. 한 번도 그런 적 없었던 것처럼 그때를 또 기다렸나. 한 번도 그런 적 없었던 것처럼 그대를 그리면 나.
Thank you.
Bravo! Hyungwoo just sang Tukte Festival live, and we have to continue on the interview. It doesn't feel like an interview, it just feels like we're talking today,
Yes.
but
It was actually better than the rehearsal. I really like it. I really enjoyed it.
So Tae was saying, I love listening to Hyung Woo sing live. He sings so well. Jenga is loving his voice because it's very soothing and comforting too.
Thank you.
And speaking of singing
Yes.
and everything that you do, you have a pretty set genre. I think that for me personally, when I think of Cho Hyung Woo, I think of a very the like tukje festival, like a very
Yes.
like acoustic.
Yes.
The tempo might change, but you have a very approachable sound.
Yes, I have.
Do you ever have the urge to want to sing a different genre?
I think I try all the different genre, and that's the best thing about the singer-songwriter, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So I am actually thinking about trying something else. And because I released this album, summing up all the history of Cho Hyung Woo for the last 10 years, maybe I'm ready to try something different.
Okay.
Maybe I'm keep thinking about doing the band or start to something anonymous bands.
Oh.
And people would not know me.
Right,
Make a new
right.
name.
Right.
Faceless.
Oh.
Try some kind of AI face or...
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I want to try something different.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to be more diligent because time is limited, I'm going to try all the...
Time is never limited. You can always do whatever you
Yeah, I
need
know,
to
but
do.
yeah. I want to be more busy.
Right.
more diligent.
Is there a particular artist or a genre of music that you've been really enjoying recently?
K-pop's really good, I think.
Okay, you've been listening to a lot of recent
I'm
songs.
really amazed with how K-pop can make those kind of sound. It's so great because
Wow.
New Jeans, of course.
Are you a Samchon fan?
Oh, it makes me happy. New Jeans was the first idol that made me to actually seriously think about joining the fandom. The bunnies fandom. I actually was looking at the gate of bunnies. 진짜 가입할까?
하지 왜?
I just didn't know.
I mean, you never know.
difficult.
Okay, well now there we go.
I
Certified fan.
And I really like hip hop music. My fans would know that I'm a great hip hop fan. I listen to many hip hop musics.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more interesting.
Okay.
I listen to Card recently, like the Icky song.
Is
I really like
it
it.
a really good song?
It's really good. It's really nice.
I loved the song.
I really love it.
Right.
Yeah, it's really great.
What about other hobbies? You are a hobby extraordinaire. You have so many hobbies that keep you busy, but is there anything recently that you've been trying to do or you might think of trying to do?
Camping, cooking, baking, swimming. I started swimming and running those days. I want to be more healthy. I
Right.
wake up at 7, 8 o'clock and then go to morning 자유수영 because I want more. It's less likely for musicians to wake up early, but I
Right.
kind of want to try, and it feels really great rather than wake up at 12 o'clock
Right.
and then you sleep at 5 o'clock and you're so proud that you worked overnight and then you wake up at 12 o'clock again, and that's unhealthy. That's no. And
Okay.
for cooking, I think I can say that for unprofessional 요리사, I think I'm one of the best. Ordinary people cooking,
I see all your pictures and I do feel you.
I'm really good at that. I
You
don't
are
want to
the
be
best.
a professional cooker. I don't want to start a restaurant or something.
Will you think of maybe getting certificates? 자격증? Would you think of taking a
자격증, I
test?
could think about that.
Okay.
But not start a restaurant or
no,
business.
no.
Not yet.
No.
Maybe I'll do that when I'm super famous and super successful with my music and all that. But not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet interested because I know how difficult it is.
Right.
Yeah, I
right.
really respect all the restaurant owners around me.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do.
It's not an easy thing. It's like a business. It's like running a business.
Right.
All the ingredients.
Because it's
leftovers.
not just about cooking. Owning a restaurant is not
It's
just about
management.
cooking. Yeah, you have to make your own company.
The
you know what I mean?
monthly.
Yeah, you have to think of
thing,
expenses. You have to think of
personnel,
service. You have to think of
ingredients, recipes and menus.
Yeah, that's a whole different issue. Just
Yeah.
because you can cook doesn't mean that you can open a restaurant. That is very, very true. A lot of our listeners, when they listen to our Tiniest Stage, a lot of them have an interest in maybe wanting to start singing, like maybe as a hobby or maybe as a career change. And speaking from somebody who has been in the business for 10 years,
Yes.
is there any advice you would want to give to an aspiring singer? So should we go to any like vocal lessons to just start taking lessons? Should we just start learning how to play an instrument? What should we do?
Vocal lessons could help, but that's not like a answer always.
Okay.
I've been doing vocal lessons too. But some of the lessons, they helped me. Some of the lessons, they didn't help me.
Right.
I really didn't want to, so I stopped it.
Right.
But, to start a sport, professional coaches needed, so they can be very, very helpful. Starting an instrument, I highly recommend you to start an instrument if you want to be a good singer. Yeah,
Okay.
It's really, really good. And just sing more and more. Enjoy singing. Like when I was unprofessional, a musician, I really enjoyed doing the music. Unlike now. I really liked going to 노래방.
So just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
Okay.
Yeah, and You should do it more and more. Like
Okay.
the more you sing better. Yeah.
Practice.
There's no answer. Like practice.
Practice.
Yeah. If you want to practice, let's enjoy it rather than making it like practice. Just
enjoy
sing.
it.
Yeah, just sing because you enjoy singing. That's why you want to start music.
Right.
Yeah. Then just sing
형우,
many, many hours. Then
we
it's
have to
better.
go. Like over time.
I know.
We like done. PD님's out there like stop
I
talking.
kind of thought that.
Yeah.
It always happens.
Right.
When I'm
So
with you.
Hyung-woo is going to find an excuse to come back to the studio. We're going to try to do that. As we say goodbye, we have to listen to his track of I름으로 Sunset. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
and we
you.
will see you next time.
Yay!
Bye.
Thank you.